1-0 to Swindon. But Wolves, who didn't finish well on the night, were level within 12 minutes. The goal coming from Dave Thomas's free kick, and Peter Daniel producing a powerful header of his own to make it 1-1. And in the second half, the First Division side came desperately close to taking the lead. Thomas again involved, his deep cross finding Kenny Hibbett, but the shot striking the post and coming out. But the Mayes-Rowland partnership gave the game its thrilling climax. Alan Mayes scoring there to restore Swindon's lead just 3 minutes from time. And even then, there was time for Rowland to come so close to getting a third goal for Swindon. It was a solo run forward that produced a shot that went just wide, but it emphasised again the power of currently the most dangerous pair of strikers in the Football League.
Alan Mayes on the left and Andy Rowland have climbed to the top of the scoring charts with 44 goals between them in all competitions this season, and a staggering 64 in 58 matches together since they joined forces. Goals that have expanded their reputations far beyond the beautiful countryside around Swindon. 26-year-old Alan Mayes is the top scorer in the country with 23 goals. He failed to make the grade in the First Division with Queen's Park Rangers before moving on to Watford, where his opportunities were limited by the success of Ross Jenkins and Luther Blissett. Swindon paid £80,000 for Mayes last February. He scored a hat-trick on his debut, and his speed and alertness in front of goal have made him a prolific marksman ever since. 25-year-old Andy Rowland was once rejected by Derby County, but in September 1978, Swindon signed him from Bury for £85,000. His power in the air has been a key factor in his 21 goals this season and in setting up countless chances for Mayes.
He seems to work off me more than anything else. I think he's always there picking things up, and his sharp turning, good control, you know. What else can I say? Keep going.
Alan, what about Andy?
What about Andy? Well, he's quite small for a centre forward. I'll give him some stick back. But his timing in the air is tremendous. Chap's much bigger than him. He beats him in the air with ease, and I always try and latch on to what he can win in the air, and I think we've scored a few goals through that.
Well, Bobby, you're the man who signed Andy Rowland and Alan Mayes. They really have vindicated your judgment, haven't they?
Yes, obviously, they've done extremely well, the goals that they're scoring. But we knew this, you know, I had a gut feeling, if you want, that the both players together would have a lot of success.
You signed Andy Rowland, first of all, when you were manager of Bury. How did that come about?
Well, it's an interesting story. I didn't go to watch Andy. I went to watch a reserve game because I needed a centre-half. Peter Swan was finishing with us at Bury. He'd done a great job for us, and he was finishing. And I went to watch Roy Ellen play for Leeds Reserves. After half an hour, the guy that took your attention was Andy Rowland. He was a 19-year-old playing in Derby Reserves then, and he was causing so many problems that I went off the centre-half and got interested in Andy.
Do you spend much time together off the field?
No more than normal, I don't think. No, had a little kiddies party yesterday at his house, but that's no more than normal, I don't think. We'd go out for the occasional drink, but that's enough of him anyway, 5 days.
The enjoyment of Swindon's success was very much in evidence as the players prepared for today's FA Cup tie against Spurs, a match earned by yet another remarkable cup win. Swindon reached today's fourth round by beating second division Luton at Kenilworth Road. Andy Rowland there scored their first goal, though a controversial one it was, with Luton protesting for a foul on the goalkeeper. The second goal, coming just 8 minutes from time, was a strange affair after Ian Miller had taken the ball down the right. The back heel for Brian Williams, and the ball deflected in as it's driven across the goal, but the reward for Swindon, the tie with Spurs.
You were once released, I understand, by Spurs as well. What's your feeling playing them on Saturday?
I was there very briefly as a very young lad. Seems a hell of a long time ago, but I did support Spurs when I was a lad. I was a very keen fan, used to go and watch them regular. But I won't be thinking about them Saturday in that respect. I just hope we can get the result.
Are you very conscious now of the tradition of Swindon, the League Cup giant killers, and everything around that cup run? Or are you looking at this as a new team 11 years on?
No, I'm not conscious of it at all. I think it's a great thing, it's a proud thing that the club did 11 years ago, and that'll always be in the history books. But I'm not conscious of it. You know, as you say, it's a different management, it's a different set of players. We're trying to make our own little bit of history.
Our reporter in Swindon, Martin Tyler.